amid widespread anti-French sentiment, a victory for Niger, as some 1,000 people gathered near France's military base in Niamey. They're celebrating the departure earlier this week of Paris's ambassador, about a month after the military junta ordered him to leave. But activists say the battle is not over yet.
Our
committee is here to celebrate a first victory, that of the departure of the French ambassador to Niger. But this victory is not, if you like, a total victory for this revolution. It's only the beginning. We call on the entire population of Niger to mobilize as one until the last French soldier leaves Niger. Now that the ambassador's left, you can say that we've already won. We're overjoyed. But just because he's gone doesn't mean that we're going to stay at home and say, it's over, we've won. No, we're going to continue the fight. They're now waiting for France to withdraw its around 1,500 soldiers from Niger, which Paris says will take place before the end of the year, dealing a blow to its influence in the country. We're more or less satisfied with the withdrawal timetable because, knowing a bit about logistics, it's equipment that's been deployed for over 12 years, installation and so on, so dismantling it, packing it up and taking it on board takes time.
French ambassador to Niger move out. It has been a great victory for the people in Niger and for the military junta. And I understand that there is still a long way to go. There is still insecurity in the country, and there are still a lot of jihadist activities in the northern area of the country. So I think the military junta still have so much things to unpack. But at least for now, everyone can relax and celebrate with the military junta in Niger for holding their grounds and for pushing out the French. It's not always an easy thing to push out a powerful nation like France, because France is losing a lot by not being able to dictate things for Niger. France is losing a lot by not being able to have Niger as a puppet state. So there's this article I want us to go through that tells us how Nigerians came out massively to celebrate the withdrawal of French forces and also the French ambassador from their country. Thousands celebrate departure of French ambassador from Niger. Yeah, a lot of people came to the street and they were so happy and they celebrated and they shout, they scream, they dance because of the great news that after all their protests, after all their shouting, France caved in. France pulled out the ambassador. Now, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. There might be some other behind those scenes. But for now, let's just celebrate what we've achieved, right? So let's continue. Thousands of Nigerians gathered near French military base in Niamey to celebrate the departure of Paris ambassador earlier this week, about a month after the military junta ordered him to leave. So it took him about a month for him to leave. And I wonder, what was he doing all along? Because he wasn't serving the people of France, right? Because the job of an ambassador is to liaison between these two countries. And if there's nothing to liaison about, if there's nothing to talk about between these two countries, then the ambassador has no work, has nothing to do, has no function. So my question is, what was he doing there for about a month when he was told to leave? I know Emmanuel Macron went on air to say that their ambassador in Niger has been taken hostage. And I was like, this guy is a terrible, terrible person. How can you say that your ambassador in Niger is under hostage, whereby he himself refused to leave? He was told to go. He said he wasn't gonna go. And they said, okay, stay. Since you've decided not to go, no problem. Stay. But we will make sure you don't have food, you don't have water, you don't have electricity, and even internet will cut off everything. And so they did. And Emmanuel Macron went on air and say all sorts of things. But let's continue. But anti-French activists say the battle is not yet over. This victory is not, if you like, a total victory for the revolution. It's only the beginning. We call on the entire population of Niger to mobilize as one until the last French soldier leaves Niger, said demonstrator. Another activist, Ibrahim Boubacar, agreed. We are overjoyed, but just because the ambassador has gone doesn't mean that we are going to stay at home and say it's over. We've won. No, we are going to continue the fight, he said. They are now waiting for France to withdraw its around 1,500 soldiers from Niger, which Paris says will take place before the end of the year, in what will be a blow to its influence in the country. We are more or less satisfied with the timetable for the withdrawal, said fellow demonstrator. Knowing a bit about logistics, it's equipment that has been deployed over 12 years, installation, and so on. So dismantling it, packing it up, and taking it away takes time. France has kept soldiers in Niger as part of an anti-jihadist deployment in the region. Meanwhile, the new regime says it is planning its future relations with Paris, the form of which will be dictated by the people of Niger. And that's great, right? That's good. I think that France pulling out their troops or France withdrawing their ambassador or vice versa is not the end of relations between France and Niger. Niger just want to be able to dictate how the whole relation between them and France play out. It doesn't have to be France calling the shot. This time, they both can sit on the table and negotiate on an equal footing. That's just it. But France, with the notion of being a superior power, might not like that, which better still they can go. But you guys out there, what is your take on this development in Niger? Do you think that this was a significant victory for the people of Niger? Please share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section below because, like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.